Hey everyone, Graham here. Today let's dive into the big shockwave that hit Wall Street this week. On May 5th, 2025, President Trump dropped a bombshell. A 100% tariff on all films produced outside the United States. Yep, you heard that right. The goal? To support the American film industry and curb foreign influence. Now this wasn't entirely out of the blue, but the timing? Totally unexpected. It landed right at the start of Federal Reserve Week, making an already sensitive time even more chaotic. So how did Wall Street react? Well, it wasn't pretty. Dow futures dipped, S&P 500 lost ground, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq took a hit, with streaming giants like Netflix seeing their shares drop. Disney and Warner Brothers also felt the sting. Investors started worrying. What if this is just the beginning of a broader trade conflict? Who's feeling the pressure? First up, foreign film studios. They're now facing steep costs to get their content into US theaters. American companies with international partnerships, they're also in a tight spot. Streaming platforms might need to rethink their strategies. Independent cinemas could lose access to diverse content. And you, the consumer, might see fewer choices and higher prices. With these new tariffs, the big question for investors is, what's next? Could this spill into other sectors like tech, autos, or agriculture? When trade policy becomes unpredictable, businesses hold back, and market caution spreads like wildfire, slowing growth. Now, on to the Federal Reserve. The Fed is meeting to discuss interest rates this week. Before the tariff news, no major changes were expected. But now, it's anyone's guess. Will the Fed address these market jitters, or will they stick to inflation data? Jerome Powell and the Fed board are in a tough spot, trying to calm nerves without appearing driven by politics. So, what's next? Tariffs rarely stay static. Other countries might respond with their own taxes on US products, raising costs and slowing trade even further. The market might recover, especially if the Fed keeps a steady hand. But if more surprises land this week, we could see more volatility. To wrap this up, one policy change just shifted the entire direction of the week. For investors, businesses, and consumers, this is a time to stay alert. The relationship between trade policy and financial markets is tighter than ever. What happens in Washington now moves the markets at lightning speed. Stay tuned, because in a world where headlines drive action, staying prepared makes all the difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.